This is the one that can pick me up.
This is the one that can pick you up.
Yeah, because my default mic. Why
is it not working?
You know.
Come on back. Working game banana on to work here properly. Cafe. Oh, he's popping in, popping out, popping in, popping out. Cafe Nightly show tonight. Gonna have a little bit of speculation on the side of Bermuda because why not? Why not? You gotta hedge your bets every once in a while. You can be as certain of anything as you can be, but with Upland, we never really know. Just in case Bermuda actually is a thing. Testy test.
Test.
Testy test.
Testy test.
No. Hang on. Edit mic settings.
I'm looking at them. Audio default, echo cancellation, reduce background noise. I actually do want that. Yeah. Is that any better?
Talk now.
Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Wait,
I can't hear you.
Question: Is your tab muted? Check your tab. Is your tab muted?
You know what I could be? Hey, try this. I'm gonna try this.
Okay.
Settings. General audio. Maybe. You know what I just figured out, Banana?
What?
Everything works perfectly. So everybody who's watching this very beginning part, thank you for bearing with me. Thank you for bearing with me figuring this out.
Are you in fact a dinosaur who doesn't know how to use technology despite that being your career?
No. I apparently my settings were set to the point where they were supposed to be working. And guess what happened? The same thing that happens in Discord all the time. Which
changed the input or an output?
It changed the output. So
That's funny.
Instead of going to my headphones, it was going to like Nowhereville. So more of the stories I can
Nowhere. Speaking of nowhere, the partnership with Upland.
Oh gosh, is going nowhere? No, don't say that. Don't say that. All right, we're actually recording. Anybody's watching the pre-roll, good for you. Good for you. There's some good stuff in here. But now we got the mic test out of the way. I get to say this. Welcome to the Cafe Night Show. I'm your host, the Goldsmith. It is the 29th, I almost said 39th, 29th of March, 2024. And it is a little bit of a busy Friday. Rarity here in Upland where we get a lot on a Friday. Nobody's around to hear it because it's Friday. It's time to go out and have some pizza and have a date, whatever it is you want to do. It's typically not sitting at home on the computer if you're lucky. So we're gonna do it. We've got some great things to talk about.
It's a great day to eat bread.
You got the bread. I've got a beer. It's like we're hanging out because again, it's Friday night. But Upland decided to put a number of things out, so we have to cover them. But the big thing, obviously, I have the one and only Banana on tonight for the purposes of speculating on something that I don't know we need to speculate on. I mean, Upland wants to make an April Fool's joke. They like to make them elaborate, so we got to be elaborate right along with them. But before I get Banana self-incriminating, I'm going to say the easy stuff up front to keep us both from self-incriminating too much.
Yeah, I do not want to go back to Alcatraz. It was scary for 8 hours.
You ready?
They didn't give me bananas.
Well, I want to get you out. I'm going to get you out of that. I'm going to get you out of there with a disclaimer. Cool. All views and opinions expressed by myself are mine and mine alone. Should be taken as game strategy advice, financial advice. They don't represent the game or the team of Upland. All contributors, guests, they have their own opinions. They're welcome to them. They can eat bread as much as they like. All their views are theirs and theirs alone should be taken as game strategy or financial advice. They don't represent the game or the team of Upland. They represent myself, the Goldsmith, or the Cafe Nightly Show. And they can have as much bread as they like as well.
Absolutely. I got an extra loaf if you want it.
Little ways away.
Oh. I can throw it up.
I've got the carbs here anyways. There's already carbs right there. Well, let's do it. Let's get started. So I've got to start with what is, and then we're gonna circle around, Banana, because I think you're there for what the what is here of the day. The two big what is the things that actually happened in the game of Upland, the announcements that actually happened. And I'm assuming, I don't think there's zero chance that these are April Fool's jokes, even though we have dates on them.
I will say they also have been specifying that things aren't April Fool's.
Yeah, right.
Which I do appreciate them being like, hey, this is not a joke. Like, pay attention because that is important. Because I need to know: are you messing around? Or are you not?
They didn't say that about Bermuda, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
You're right about
We'll
that
get to
one.
that. Upland's Blossom season unveiling new gamified earnings missions. Again, we knew this was going to start April 1st. April 1st is April Fool's Day. However, we knew this was going to start April 1st. I don't see anything on this list, and we'll get into it. This list that says, go shave a cat, send a picture of a dog on fire, whatever the case is. And please don't send a picture of a dog on fire. But there's nothing crazy here that tells me Upland is joking. These are going to be the tasks that you're going to have to complete during the Blossom season for gamified earnings to earn gamified earnings during Genesis season. So I'm going to take them seriously, but we'll get into them starting April 1st. Yeah, April 1st, 8 a.m. PT. The collection earnings button in the in-game will reveal the fruits of your labor, your current earnings for Blossom season 2024. So they're going to kick in on this coming Monday, April 1st. So that's kind of exciting. The first gamified earnings.
Also, big thing. I don't know if it's specified in the announcement, but they did specify in. Oh no, they do. Actually, yeah. Collect your earnings in advance, people. Because any earnings not collected before the update will be adjusted according to your new earnings percentage. So if you somehow, let's say you lived under a rock, which you know what, I can't blame you because the past 4 years, if you have and you did not participate in the Upland metaverse to the extent to maintain your current earning standings, and you have a lot of UPIX fitting in that lovely little collection box, they're gonna go bye-bye. Well, not fully bye-bye.
Down, not bye-bye.
They're gonna go downtown into my wallet. So, and Goldies.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I mean, you earned your 14.7. You keep your 14.7. That's what it's going to be on Monday.
And shout out to everyone who earned their 15.2 because that was a lot more work. So good for everyone who did that.
Good job, King Cody. I'm proud of you. Woo! But it's definitely one of the things that people had ample opportunity to earn that 14.7. So many people are going to keep that 14.7, and I've already talked about it. There's going to be people who are going to be shocked and surprised, and what happened, and where did my dividends go? But those are the people who didn't come back until their cousin was outraged because his dividends dropped, and now they're checking their account for the first time in 2 months.
They did give us like a good 2 months.
Oh, yeah. It was a month and a half notice before it even started, and then when it was going on, you had 45 days to participate, and there was reminders throughout that time. And even if you were under a rock, even if you didn't watch any Upland media, any Upland broadcaster, Upland themselves was putting reminders out throughout the season. So it's not like it was a vacuum.
I do want to say fun fact. If you were under a rock, you could have gotten 5 tasks done in 5 days.
Oh, you could have done it accidentally. Yeah, absolutely.
Not even accidentally. If you just are very passive player, which you know what, you gotta do what you gotta do. Life's important. I'm not gonna tell you to neglect your real life for the metaverse life. However, if you come in, let's say March 10th, and you're like, oh my goodness, I only have X amount of days, you still could have gone at least
in 5 days. Yeah, it would have cost a little OpEx because some of those hi KO Ninja, some of those tasks would have cost OpEx, but yeah, you could have. You could have done it for free. You could have done 5 of those tasks for almost free or net even when you consider treasure hunting. Net even.
I was the king of accidental. I end up with 8 tasks done, and I did not mean to do any.
I did 9. I knew that I wasn't going to get all 12 because that would have required me to step up my building to a degree that I wasn't going to step up my building. I would have had to pay to complete structures, rent Spark because there wasn't any way I was going to complete 5 structures during those days. Bad
Spark hours time because I had no Spark.
Yeah, so it was definitely one of those things with 6 Spark. I wasn't going to do that much, but I could have invested. I could have rented Spark. I could have completed all 12. Some people did, and more power to those who did. They earned my respect because, again, they did something that I myself wasn't willing to do, either rent Spark or something I didn't do, which was earn a lot of Spark to begin with. This season, we are going to be bringing a blend of familiar tasks as well as fresh challenges to keep you engaged and rewarded, which means, as people said, I think you said, Banana, don't expect this to be the same task season to season. and that's exactly what we're going to be seeing
However, I also do
here.
want to say they are
Mhm.
keeping it beginner friendly, meaning if you are a new player, you're not going to get penalized as much.
Mm.
Because here's the thing, some of these things I don't expect a small player to be able to do. Like I don't expect a small player to be able to complete 2 exclusive property collections for the first time.
Mm.
I mean, actually, that's a lie. Property swapping is a thing that still goes on.
It
So
still exists, yeah.
that's still this. I think Master Builder would be something that I wouldn't expect a new player to do because that would just be difficult.
Lots of spark, yeah.
However,
However,
I would say participate in multiplayer races.
oh yeah,
Actually, well, with go karts.
1,500 OPEX for each of the race you have to be part of. So,
No, that's a different task. There's 2 racing ones.
yeah.
Number 12 and number 5.
Well, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get this up. We're gonna get it up on the
Am I
screen.
rushing you?
Well, you're kind of jumping ahead.
Am I taking over your show a tiny bit?
You're doing a great job. You're doing a great job taking over the show. You know why? Because that's keeping me rolling. And it's going to push us in the right direction. So there we go. Look at that. Now we can all see it together. Get ready. All the details, including the missions for this season, are right here. You were right on top of it. We were headed there anyways. Blossom season. Basic information. Again, I don't have to read every single word to tell you what's going on. 8 a.m. PT, April the 1st. Earnings. The earnings collections coming in from our previous toils, the previous labors during the frost season. Our Blossom season 2024, you're going to carry those earnings throughout the entire Blossom season. And during Blossom season, you're going to be earning for Genesis season. We're going to be headed that way. So your earnings, your UPX earnings multiplier is at 1.2 for Blossom. This is just an example. 1.2 for Blossom season, resulting in an earnings percentage of 5.88%. Keep in mind, 4.9% is the new earnings baseline. Everyone has an earnings baseline of 4.9%. Your multiplier is what you earn along the way. If you find yourself wishing for higher earnings, again, earn that multiplier. All right, let's get into how you can earn that multiplier. Starting the first 9 a.m. PT, the missions start. This season, we're going to bring some familiar favorites as well as some new things to get people engaged to be rewarded. A leaderboard will be available to players to monitor their completed missions. This is expected to be the final season with such a setup. Remember, we talked about missions and a mission briefing on the right-hand corner of the screen, thinking that it was going to happen in Blossom season, but it looks like that's not going to happen until Genesis season this year. As we foresee in-game mission tracking by implementing this by the next season, Genesis. Again, looks like that's delayed. I'm not crazy. It sounded like we thought we were going to have that for Blossom season, correct?
Because they were hoping to get it done by Blossom, but it looks like it's taking a little longer than expected. Which I'm not shocked at because they did do that pilot with the in-game tasks, which
and it didn't work that well. Yeah, it didn't fly so well.
I'd rather them do that and then be like, all right, when you go back and draw on board, it's going to be another season, than to release a broken product. So you know what? Kudos to them for doing that.
Well, I think we can kind of see that's what they were doing with that flash challenges to see what was going on with these mission systems. Make sure they're working properly. Make sure they're properly recording. And obviously they weren't, so they delayed that whole process. We'll see it for Genesis season. You ready to run these? Do you want to go these back to back with me? How do you want to do these?
I do. You
All
know
right.
what?
I get the first one.
You read odds, I read evens.
Yeah, let's do it. A daily dedication. Log in at least 25 days during the season to showcase your commitment to Upland.
Number 2, consecutive connection. Maintain a login streak by logging in 7 days straight, proving your daily dedication to the Upland metaverse.
And earning that spark reward, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Property Pioneer. Mint 3 properties during the season, expanding your real estate portfolio.
Ooh. Number 4, Urban Explorer. Visit 3 different cities within Upland, experiencing the diverse cultures and landscapes our world offers.
Right?
I will say, for anyone who wants to get that one done, go to New York City because it's the cheapest and fastest. You can get that done within 10 minutes. If you go Bronx, Manhattan, Brooklyn.
Or use your car for free right now. You just gonna cost you time.
Right, but you know what? Not everyone. Some people just want to get the 5 done and then not think about it all season. So if you're doing it speed running and you're trying to get it done as fast as possible, that would be your fastest route.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, racing enthusiasts stake in 3 public multiplayer races. Again, I would say public means that they have to be open. They can't just be those private races with a key. With a minimum of 1,500 OPEX, showcasing your competitive spirit.
And you know what? I understand why
Mm.
they did that, because there were a lot of people who were using private races to
Mhm.
win races last
Mhm.
time. Not saying that was bad, because I also took part of it. So
But it's
you
not.
know,
But it's
but
not
it's
even.
not their intent.
But it's not even winning here. This is just a stake. It's kind of encouraging, which more power to you, Upland. I have a racetrack. It's encouraging racetracks as a meta venture. It's supporting racetracks as a meta venture. So
Right.
I appreciate that Upland is kind of giving that little bit of push forward. Your evens. Get in there, Banana.
Real estate mogul. Oh my god, wait, this is mine. Buy 5 properties, secondary purchase only, no swap. Utilize in the secondary market to grow your holdings. Not me spending 30,000 OPEX on a 2K mint in Queens today.
I think you're gonna be ready by like 10 a.m. on Monday.
I'll be like, hey guys, I finished already.
Yeah, I finished that mogul stuff, that real estate mogul. Seasonal decorator. Apply a blossom season ornament. I got a thought here. To your property for at least 3 weeks, celebrating the season and stuff. They better have that sale soon because there's not very many blossom season ornaments out
Also,
there.
they are missing a couple. The Jacques ornaments are meant to be blossom season.
Which ones?
That's a good question. I just saw her talking to Lisette, and they said they're supposed to change it.
Oh, they're gonna fix the season. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but
Fair.
so it's gonna be a little more. I already asked her how many.
But there's still not that many out there.
They're still limited. It's not compared to like Wonderland or like the holiday season one or whatever.
Well, Wonderland. Let's talk about Genesis. How many of the Genesis ornaments out there? There's like 15,000, 10,000, 30,000, 30,000. Yeah, there's a lot of Genesis. So I mean, it's not very many. Not very many compared to Genesis. Get in there.
Oh yeah, collection completer.
Oh yeah.
This one made me sad. Complete 2 exclusive property collections for the first time, demonstrating your knack for curating unique property sets. We did get clarification from the team, and their term of exclusive means the orange collections.
Yeah, it means actually. This is crazy. They use that word exclusive collections all the time. And it's like, did you mean an exclusive collection, or did you mean a collection that you like? It's exclusive.
Beverly Hills exclusive. Are we talking Roxbury Park, or are we talking Mahoney?
No, they talked about Beverly Hills being an exclusive collection. It's like, no, it's not. It's a standard collection. What are you even talking about?
Unless it's an exclusive within.
Yeah, Beverly I know. There are exclusives within Beverly Hills, but
they're just Beverly Hills Gateway, which could have been the option.
Yeah, but they're just being silly. They're just being silly with this language. But that is a good like.
I will say I can't blame them because exclusive is such a versatile word.
It is.
Like I can't blame them. Like that's not. I don't think they thought about it when they made it.
They should have called it like Tiddlywinks or something. Something they're not going to say all the time. Something. Mm-hmm. Let's go to the master builder. Complete the construction of structures. Build 5 different types of models. Types of models to diversify your architectural achievements. That's a lot in 45 days.
I mean, well, here's the thing. We got micro, ranch, both the small townhouses. Mm-hmm. And there's got to be some other small structure.
So as of right now, you're at 2,700. You're at 3,300 spark hours so far.
I mean, I wouldn't be able to complete it because I have like.
You'd have to have at least 6 spark at that point. Now you got to get 2 more in.
No, you need 1 more. Ranch, micro, both small townhouses. That's 4.
All right, so you're right. You're right. 1 more. So we're at 33. So right there, we're at. You have to have at least 5 spark, and now you're gonna add something else, and now you're gonna be at like 6.5, 7, 8 spark before you can actually do it that way. All right, you get that city developer. Why don't you do it?
Of course, city developer. Complete construction of structures in 3 different cities, showcasing your influence across Upland, which definitely means when you're building your master builders to build them in different areas. Also, I'm looking at the chat. Blue Rain states, I'm gonna stick to being casual, just doing 5 tasks. Girl, go for it, because you know what? This is a lot of work. They increase the number of tasks. We're going to get to one that I find easy, but so many people said it's a deal breaker for them.
Well, here's the thing. This is just an element of the game of Upland. Dividends aren't everything in the game. I think that if you can do limited tasks to maintain that 14.7% dividends, that's gonna that's the difference between me having going onto a monthly basis and getting what's the number for me? Getting like 40,000 UPX versus getting 200,000 UPX. I'd rather have 200,000 UPX every month to play with.
Because you know what? I make
What?
too many secondary purchases for me to not have high earnings.
Yeah, so I mean, I've got 200,000 UPX earnings that I'm gonna have, without my sends, with just my dividends, and that's nice. That's UPX I can take into city openings. That means I can have that if I have a property I want to buy the secondary, I can go and do that. But if I were to have that reduced to about 40,000 UPX, I would be less happy. So I am doing the tasks, even if I have to think about them. But last season I didn't have to. They just happened naturally. Hey, Wolf Warner. We are going to get through the rest of this, and we're going to get some speculation going for the city that might not be. But for 11, economic or economy contributor, burn exchange 3 items engaging in the Upland's dynamic economy, a.k.a. we want you to get rid of an asset. Just get rid of it. God!
I wish I could just burn anything.
You can. Burn them. No, they have to turn it on. They have to turn it on for specific items at specific times. But I mean, remember there was that period of time for the St. Patrick's Day for a contest. You can just burn these legits, burn that legit, burn this one, burn this block explorer, and you weren't guaranteed anything, but you earned points, just like we had that on the legits on the NFLPA legits. Burn, 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 burn. Maybe you get something, maybe you don't. But you're making it a more limited market. You are burning it as a ticket. You're choosing to turn that into a ticket to win something as opposed to keeping it for its asset value.
Right. Let's look at number 12, competition champion. Participate in 3 multiplayer races, carts or cars, racing your way to the top. The verbiage I don't love because they say
first
participate.
Say
you
first
have
place.
to get. Is it first place? Is that confirmed?
Well, it just says participate, but then
it says race your way to the top.
What's the point of that language? You're saying 2 different things.
Literally,
either first place or participate.
Well, I'm gonna go with the fact that you just need to participate because all of these say like their little thing like demonstrate your knack for curating unique property sets.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go on a limb and say race your way to the top is just their way of being cute.
Yeah, get the experience. You'll get better later, maybe, sweetheart. We'll see. Okay, I'll take it. Community grower, earn a referral bonus. Earn a referral bonus by referring others to join the Upland community, expanding our universe.
I want to say this is the one that has been a deal breaker for so many people.
Deal breaker.
Which to me, I don't see that because this is gonna sound awful. You ready?
Say it.
I can buy someone Starbucks for like $6, and they can just make an account.
Multi-accounting. No,
that's not.
I know.
No, do not. Don't be. I got accused of that 2 years ago. Wait, going back to Alcatraz.
No Alcatraz for you. But no, the way I see it is this. And again, I'm not telling people not to participate in the game. I paid a lot more money in the game in the last 3 months than I did in the previous 4 years. Period. Or previous 3 years, sorry. Period. End of story. More USD in the game than I did in the previous 3 years. However, I don't think right now just paying USD in to buy UPX is the best strategy. It's not something that I myself am going to advocate to a new player coming in.
Actually, you ready? I think you can argue it to get them to Uplander, the $5. I think that's the argument you have to push because that's why I've been pushing. I've been telling people buy the property and then sell it for UPX.
Because you have to hit Uplander to get there.
You have to hit Uplander. So instead of working for 3 weeks to get there, $5. That counts. You get that counts as the referral bonus.
I mean, with that, I gotta start putting referral links in the down at the bottom of the YouTube videos. So it'd be like, Use the referral bonus.
I just have QR code plastered around my school now. I can't wait to get in trouble.
Well, I mean, I want to do the referral code. This is I guess I have to do the referral code for one reason only. It's to hit this one here because I'm not going to be the one to be like, hey, use my referral code. So you guys just put it in, sprinkle it in there somewhere. And again, I've never done that. I've never said, hey, use my referral code. But you're right. For the $5 for 5,000 UpX, gets you to Uplander at Uplander status. Then you can start the strategy.
Then you never put money into the.
No, I'm not saying don't put. I'm not saying don't put money into Upland.
No. That's not what I'm saying either.
Don't
put it into directly just buy UpX.
Yeah, you could buy other things. There's all these other things, all these assets Upland's buying, special deals. The different ways you can spend money. You do different things in the game, and now we have all these assets you buy in USD. There's burn contests, etc., on those. Where are we? We're at
14.
You. It's up to you.
Treasure Hunter. Start 5 standard treasure hunts. Embarking on quests for hidden treasures across Upland. You don't have to complete them. It sounds like.
What?
And I guarantee it. I don't know. I mean, you should complete them, but like if you fail, then you know what? It's not the end of the world.
Well, here's the thing: is they really stepped back treasure hunting this time. Before you couldn't have completed all the tasks without getting through 3 competitives, right? So that's not something everyone's going to do.
Well, I think a lot of us complain like that's not exactly an easy goal. Like, yeah, you could have gone to Staten Island, Bakersfield, Fresno, and did it there, but like, it's not exactly so easy. Not everyone's a.
You have to have a skill.
Hunter.
You have to have the knack for
Dave came out and said it less than 1% of players treasure hunt. So that was one heck of a ask for many people to suddenly do.
But with the 5 standards, that's a free standard. You can start a free standard every day. 1 free standard every day. So this is a free task now. It appears to be, anyways.
Indeed.
Or
still a cheap task. I think that's
or inexpensive. Or if you complete the treasure hunt, you may get the amount of UpX back that you put into it by having sends. So I think that's a pretty limited cost there. Meta Venture Explorer, and I think this is a good one too. I talked about the value of having the staked races in there because now people are paying to participate in the economy, and that economic contribution is going back to other Uplanders. I think that's cool. And the Meta Venture Explorer is the same way. Visit 3 different Meta Ventures, paid sends, discovering unique shops within Upland. I like that it says paid sends because I've got 3 Meta Ventures. I just go to my own Meta Ventures, call it a day, but then it's not a paid send.
King Cody mentioned, we were talking about how last season was a lot harder to get everything done because you had to do 8 total sort of hunts. Now you have to do 5, and you don't even have to win them.
Yeah, exactly. Huge.
So nice.
Hugely different. And thank you, King Cody, for dropping that in there for anybody who's just in Discord. I like people to be in Discord voice as well if that's where they want to be, if that's easier for them than being on YouTube. And then you're going to be live. Thank you, King Cody, making it easy for everybody. But yeah, so if we look at that, of course, the key thing here is it is easier. I would definitely argue that. The one thing that isn't easier is you have to find somebody to come into the game of Upland and use your code. And not that that's impossible, but not everybody has a platform to do it. Right. Are you going to find a real life friend to bring in? Maybe if that works.
I mean, I know just about everyone here has a job. Not everyone, but many people do. Mm-hmm. If I can't be convinced that no one has a friend at work that they can buy a coffee for in exchange for them starting an account and putting $5 in with their referral.
And maybe they stay. Maybe they love it.
Maybe they stay, but also it's not required to stay.
No.
Please note that. No. This needs to be said that the person that does get referred does not have to stay in order to get the point.
I hear that. But I would
love them to stay, but
I'm just saying this. It's casting a broad net. Maybe some of those people will become big time Uplanders. Maybe they don't. But it's bring new people into the fold.
I getcha.
Big net. I like it. You ready for this next one?
What is it? Oh, that one, the mission. What's that?
What? But wait, what is it? This one over here. How about ornament challenge? We already
Oh,
mentioned it.
that.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't partake in that. That's why I didn't recognize it. Because I am broke because I support the secondary market way too much.
Okay, so you ready for this? This needs to be hit because they did something I told them to do. So congratulations, Upland.
Ooh.
You did a great job. Thank you so much for doing so.
What'd they do?
It seems so silly the way they set these leaderboards up because the Uplanders, they automatically won because it was such a narrow band of people who were participating. You had somebody who was doing 2, and now they are going to win the landmark because they put 2 arms. And yeah, I get it. It is really hard for an Uplander to have an ornament and a completed structure, to get it decorated, to have even one. That's really hard if you have an account balance under 100,000 UPX or a net worth under 100,000 UPX. It's possible, but not easy to do legitimately. So those people, it was kind of a silly leaderboard. It seemed like it. They've blended the Uplander and the Pro together. Again, that disincentivizes, or that kind of takes some of the advantage away from the Uplanders, but at the same time, those Uplanders still can get on that Uplander Pro leaderboard over the course of the 45 days. Maybe they are transitioning from Uplander to Pro. Maybe that makes a lot of sense. The directors get their own leaderboard. That's fine. And executives and chief executives have the same leaderboard. And here's the punchline.
No.
Here's the punchline. The executives were more competitive than the chief executives last season.
Oh, of course.
So,
because there weren't enough chief executives.
No. It wasn't even there wasn't enough. There was a ton of chief executives who didn't participate, and those who did participate, they participated about this much. They participated the minimal amount. They participated a lot less than the executives did. So maybe that wakes them up. Maybe they put a little more opportunity or a little bit of effort in there. And let's be honest, if I get beat by a chief executive who's putting the effort in, hey, that's great because it's nice to see them put the effort in.
Of course.
But yeah,
that means I have to work even harder for an event that I don't exactly participate in.
I mean, that was my complaint last time. Last season, you had the chief executives, and it looked silly because there was a bunch that didn't participate, and then your top 10 was easy to get into because so few people participate, or they didn't participate. They didn't put that much effort into participating. And then you had people who could be winning that landmark for limited participation and less participation than you would have had to do in the executive side of things. So it does make more sense. I'm okay with it. I think 3 leaderboards instead of 5, it actually makes it seem more, I hate saying fair, but it does make it seem more fair or equitable, or make more sense at the very, very least.
I definitely agree with you. I mean, that's more people to go against for my executives. Oh my
It's
God.
fine. You weren't going to get 30 anyways.
What you underestimate my ability to just start spending money.
Yeah. You could. Plus, we're spicing things up with weekly giveaways. We already had this, the weekly giveaways, but I like weekly giveaways.
That free stuff. Oh my God, I love free.
Every Thursday, we'll snap a picture of the standings to figure out who's leading the pack for the week. Then the big wrap up on the 15th of May. There's another final snapshot. We're going to crown the Ornament Challenge champions. So people with the higher positions on the leaderboard, better rewards. Let's take a look at the weekly rewards. 0.05 spark, same thing we had last season, the frost season. Each week, top 50. They're going to put their hand in a hat and pull some out of that top 50 to get 0.05 spark. And then and they didn't specify this. They usually do specify the number, but it says with the chance to win multiple times throughout the season. 10 players. Oh, never mind. It's all there. 10 players from the top 50 each week, 0.05 spark. You can win each week if you're lucky. Done deal. Season rewards. First place gets 0.1 spark and a Tahoe waterfront property. I guess Upland had some of those to give away still. Top 10 exclusive badge and
what did it say? I want you to say that last part.
Exclusive.
Oh no! It's the rest of that sentence.
Oh, a collection property in a city that will be opened during Blossom Season 2024. Guess what that means?
You ready? Why didn't they say Bermuda? Why did they not say Bermuda?
It's not happening.
Shh! Stop spoiling it.
All right, top 25 a special Blossom season block explorer. I think I didn't get my Frost one because I think I must have been like 27. So got to try harder this time around. Snapshots are weekly at between 9 a.m. and 10 a.m. PT. The season ender, May 15th, 9 a.m. PT. Snapshot, done deal. Be in the top 10 if you want the chance at getting that. Of getting that collection property. If you want that collection property, if you want that exclusive badge, make sure that you are where you want to be. Top 10, 9 a.m. PT on the 15th. Look at that block explorer! Look at it! Look at it! It's pretty cool. That's an airship. You see it?
It is indeed a block explorer.
No, it's not a block explorer, sir. That is like steampunk airship. They even put a gear on it. I mean, the best AR could build. I mean, go right ahead. It is what it is. Blossom 2024 challenge badge. You like your badges? There's a badge for you. Blossom season ornaments. There's some Blossom season ornaments out there. There's not that many. The circulation is a lot lower. Thank you for the update, Banana, that Dijax is going to make it in here at some point. But we saw this last season. The ones that were produced, there was a run on them. The price got bought up. The floor got bought up. But here they are. You want to tag team this with me? Every other?
Sure.
100 Birds series, apartment building, luxury modern ranch, luxury ranch house, micro house, ranch house, small townhouse, small townhouse, and the full townhouse. Go ahead, do the that one.
Golden Revival series, apartment building, luxury modern house, a luxury ranch house, micro house, ranch house, small townhouse 2, and townhouse.
JT series, 100 Birds, Golden Revival, and Wonderland. That is an apartment building, luxe modern house, luxury ranch house, micro house, ranch house, small townhouse version 2, and townhouse.
Secura Serenity, townhouse only.
Wonderland series, there's going to be an apartment building, a luxury modern house, luxury ranch house, micro house, ranch house, small townhouse, and a small townhouse version 2, as well as the townhouse.
Whoa, an iRobot, which is only a ranch house. I am so glad I didn't have to speak as much as you did.
But did you see what happened here? Number one is I got the long ones, you get the short ones. That's number one.
Did.
But then number 2 is this is UGC. So this is what we're going to start seeing is more and more UGC ornaments filling these out. But I'm sure Upland's going to have the sale. My only hope is they do a sale early in the season so we can get that 25-day.
That would be very nice. Because last time they did not do that.
They did not. So let's think about
that.
The
sale was like what, on the 26th day of the season?
I don't know. It was like just over halfway through. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. This challenge is more than a contest. It's a celebration of spring, community, and creativity. Take part in the Blossom Season Ornament Challenge. Showcase your creative design, decorative skills, and make this season in Upland unforgettable.
Whoa.
Guess what time it is?
Is it time for Bermuda?
Yeah.
My god. Sorry. I changed my glasses to these, but these are not the ones I need to wear for that fall.
Okay, put on the Bermuda glasses.
Oh god, I have to figure out which ones are the Bermuda glasses. Hold on. Sorry, I ordered like $200 worth of glasses because I am a fiend for eyewear now.
Also blind. Blind.
Well, blind, but also like fashion.
Mm-hmm.
Blind, make it fashion, guys. Oh god, much noise on it. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, these.
Wolf Warner says that airship is courtesy of Paris. Looking out, thinking out.
Are on.
Well, look at those. I put my speculation glasses on.
I'm wearing these to G Week, so this is part of my outfit I'm wearing.
They're pretty smart, bud. They're pretty smart.
I got like 3 pairs of yellow. I ordered too many glasses. Don't mind me.
You have to DM me afterwards because I need some glasses and I don't want to pay $1 billion for them.
I'll hold on. Not sponsored, but Zenny.
Not sponsored, Zenny.
And
use promo code banana.
And I buy direct.
There you go. All right.
This is not sponsored. This is not endorsed by Upland. This is just how I am able to afford to see now because these glasses cost me $35 each.
There you go. That's how that's done. Let's do this. I've already read the announcement. It's been done. Wow, magical.
Whoa! Oh my
All
god!
types of language that hints at it's not real.
I love that they
Yeah.
said, "Oh, there's nothing gonna be on the blockchain, guys. No
Yeah.
blockchain."
We're not gonna put the collections on the blockchain up front, even though they always tell us the collections are going on the blockchain.
Well, yeah, because
just
it
don't have
is
the
in
keys
their
until
white
they're-
paper. So if they
Yeah.
do it like that, it's against their white paper, which I doubt they would do, because that would open them up to problems, and I don't think they want problems, right?
No, probably not. Probably not.
Probably
And the other thing is, I love the language here. Fantastico, outlandish, pure fantasy.
Impossible.
Yeah, impossible. But and whenever you go and you look at these, here we go. I'm gonna do it with my mouse. I'm sitting here pointing like everyone can see this, but use the mouse here. Pure fantasy. Every time they put these in bold-faced letters, imagination itself. I mean, are we pretty confident on this?
You ready? So
Yeah.
Upland put out their weekly direct video where
Mhm.
X1 talk. That
Yeah.
man was smirking the entire time.
Hey, look at this! Yeah.
On April 1st. On April 1st, guys. April 1st, we're gonna have release, and you have to get up at 6 a.m. PT to catch a plane, and then at 9
April
a.m.
1st.
PT on April 1st. It's gonna be really cool. And it kept cutting away when he started to really smirk, which was really funny. I started chuckling. Like, hold on, can we pull up the video? Because I think everyone needs to see this man smile.
Do they put it into?
They
it's not
usually
up there.
do.
It's not in updates yet. It's gonna be on X
on-
only, right?
Well, on YouTube.
YouTube. Let's go to YouTube.
The U of the tube.
U of the tube.
Oh my god, your
Oh my
feed is so
God.
interesting. Ooh, a 3-month unlimited plan with $15 a month with Mint Mobile.
Oh, that's sponsored, not sponsored. Apparently sponsored because someone paid for that ad to be there. Look at that.
Someone we didn't pay.
Oh no, they paid.
They
Or
paid.
they paid, but they didn't pay us. There you
Also,
go.
shout out to Zarina's Guide, Shackdalin, Up Explode, More Cheese Wax, and the Upland Prop.
For the excerpts, this UPX podcast.
Oh, thank you.
Oh yeah.
Look at that. You just passed it.
What are you this?
Upland update, Blossom Season, Bermuda launch.
Oh,
There
the
you
impossibly
go.
impossible. Yeah, that one.
Now
Where we go over
We're
all
gonna
things
watch the
happening
whole
in
thing.
Upland, and
Oh,
we're
can
getting
we
ready
hear it?
for
Can
the
we
next
hear it?
season, Blossom season. It starts April 1st.
No.
New season is on
There
the
we go.
horizon, and with that,
Okay,
a
perfect.
new
I
season
can't
pass
hear
is
myself,
coming
so
along.
that's
You
good.
will
That's
have
why
the
you can't
opportunity
hear
to
it.
get your hands on the Blossom
We can watch the
season
whole
pass
dang thing.
inside
I'm gonna
the
talk
Upland
over it,
store
though,
as
'cause I
of right
can't hear
now.
it.
That's
Season
more than
pass in
fine.
Upland is
Alright,
a pass
perfect.
designed to grant players
Blossom season
access
2024.
to weekly cosmetic
I don't know what
item
he's even
drops
saying.
throughout the
Do
duration
you want to
of
lower it
Blossom.
then?
These cosmetics
No, we're
offer
good.
players
Well, 'cause all I
additional
care about
ways
is the
to
facial
personalize their
expressions.
in-game appearance
Okay,
and
let's
assets,
do
promoting a
this.
greater sense of
Ready for the fun
individuality
bits?
within the community.
This is
To
my
participate,
favorite.
players
Let's
simply
do
need to
this.
purchase a season pass and then burn it. As soon as it's burned, this ensures eligibility for all the weekly drops of the season.
Yeah, I won't even lower it. Well, let's watch this. Let's watch this fast facial expressions. Where's his little smirks? You tell me where his smirk is.
I think this is where he starts talking about Bermuda. Is this where he starts talking about it? Now he starts talking about Bermuda.
Okay, let's slow him down.
Slow him down a little bit. Keep him
Yeah.
on. I mean, technically, you could listen to his voice and he sounds kind of giddy about it, but
You tell me.
With this
Okay.
launch, we open up the endless possibilities of breaking into a fantasy.
get in
world
there.
with fantastical
Come on.
insights. So get yourselves ready as
Come on,
we're
X1, let's see-
moving
let's
fast
see-
on
let's
this
see
one.
your
Travel
smirk.
routes will open up on April 1st at
So hey,
6
this is
a.m.
good
PT.
stuff. This
That's
is all
right, you won't
important.
be able to
6
travel
a.m.
to it until
PT.
April
This is
1st.
when things are going to
But
open up.
to me, he's smirking a bit in that
Yeah.
little
Later
cutaway.
at 9 a.m. PT. That's
That's
April
okay.
1st, 9 a.m.
9 a.m. PT is when the
That's
city
it actually
opens.
You'll have to be
Smirk.
fast to hop on those
Also,
planes to
do
get
you
there in
see
time.
how much they
Not all.
show
As
the
part
page
of
and
the
not his face?
on April 1st.
Because he's
We'll
probably
have some
smiling the
unique
entire
I
time.
feel like,
structures
you
to
know,
build. These unique
X1, we
structures
can't
will be
we
limited
can't
to
keep this
Bermuda
up.
and
He
really
can't
illustrate
keep a
how
lie.
this
He's very,
launch
at least in
will be.
person.
Everything with Bermuda happens on April 1st. You don't want to miss it. Check out the full
Oh,
details.
nope.
Get
You
ready.
saw
Bermuda.
that jump cut? You saw
Yeah.
the jump cut?
Yeah, I saw jump cut.
We also had a very special
So like he just started laughing.
with
He doesn't know how to lie.
He seems a lot more serious when he talks about the other stuff.
to unlock unique rewards
I getcha.
inside each Easter egg.
Yeah, I
you'll
mean,
see their
I
diorama
think
or a
I think
property
we know
legit
what's
card
going
which
on
players
here.
can exchange
I
for
think
a
it's a
No.
joke.
Now, here's the real thing.
Yeah.
For those who do travel to Bermuda,
Yeah.
what's going to happen to them? Because I think they are going to open up travel for the fun of it.
I think you're gonna hit the travel and it's gonna go, Happy April Fools! Yay! Why not?
Or
you actually get there?
no,
And it sends you to Alcatraz instead.
No, not that. You get stuck in the Bermuda Triangle, and it puts you in the next city release.
That would be funny to queue
Now,
up.
the reason why because you're right. You know what? I think the next release is gonna be another car release. So if you take the flight to Bermuda, it's just gonna drop you in the middle of the city that's being released.
Yeah, but then you don't have any way to get out because your car's not there.
Oh, you can hitchhike.
Not yet. You can't. Not yet. You can't.
Upland update. You can hitchhike now. It's gonna take 500 hours to walk to LA from where you are, but you can hitchhike.
We've added walking, but it takes 20 times as long as walk.
If you're blocked for a crossing path with someone's car, you can hop in the car and pay the fee.
Oh gosh.
That'd be fun.
But you did something interesting, and I hear you say you're not going to do a guide because you know.
No, that's a no. However, hold on.
Can I do some research?
Can I steal your?
Yeah, go ahead. Go right to the present. I haven't locked yet.
Can I share? Not that. That.
Yeah, don't share that. Never that.
All right, welcome to Bermuda, where I did a tiny bit of research.
Oh yeah. Look at that.
I didn't do all of it. I didn't do Somerset, didn't do Southampton, did not do Warwick. However, I did the main areas, and I did find out what part of Bermuda would be quote unquote air quotes sarcasm included released, because I did take a look at that screenshot they did post in that update. Here it is. See this lovely little beautiful little thing. It's changing tabs, right? I'm not looking. It is showing that I'm on a different tab now.
Well, I'm seeing the why own a piece of Bermuda.
Oh, good. That's what I want you. Yeah. We're gonna open this image in another tab. So, Old Maid Lane, Nia's Alley, Printer's Alley, Needle and Thread Alley. Look at that! I found them.
You found it. Look at that!
I did find them. They are right here.
So they actually did take a snipped a picture of a portion of Bermuda.
Those are indeed the actual property parcels. So they did try. They did try to.
I mean, you know what they're saying? They're saying they did pull that property data, but
right.
Let's go Bermuda.
Let's go Bermuda. I mean, here's the thing. Bermuda would be doing in St. George. The town of St. George would probably gonna be released. They say a couple of hundred properties. That's what fits the bill of here.
Yeah.
Because there's only there's only a couple hundred here.
Yeah.
But the rest of this island is called St. George's, but it's the island of St. George's.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got Hamilton, which is the rest of this area. Then we got St. George's, which is also on this little peninsula because not sure. And then we got Smith's Point, or Smith's, if you will, in Devonshire, Pembroke. It's the city of Hamilton, which is the downtown administrative area, which is really pretty. I looked around on Google Maps. It was really cute. We got Paget, we got Warwick, we got Southampton right here. Then we got Somerset over here.
Yeah.
There's a lot. They have a lot of moving parts. If they wanted to make it a release, they definitely could.
Yeah, but I think it would have had to be, and if they're going to do it, what I would say is I would see this, or I would think, call it what it is. Say this is the first ever Tokyo thing. I get the Tokyo thing.
First island.
Islands. Yeah, and they did say island, but it's not a city. It's a territory.
Not me zooming out to show you that my other research. I totally don't have a bunch of stuff prepped out because I'm a crazy man.
Whoa, look at all that stuff.
Whoa.
So he's ready.
Anyway, yeah. So St. George's would be if they did do an actual release. Do I think they're going to do it? No. If they do, though,
there's an airport. There's an airport, Banana.
There is an airport. Look at that.
Wow, look at that.
One long runway.
There you go. It's a small airport, but it's an
airport. It's an island. It's the size of the island.
Yeah. Airport.
Aeropuerto.
That means we're getting it. That's what means we're getting a banana.
No, that does not. Don't be misleading my people. And by
Tell
my
me
people,
about Tell me about St. George and why we're gonna get it or not get it.
it's
But enjoy it if
it's
we
a
get it.
pretty city. I'm literally just gonna do that. So St. George. We're gonna look up St. George. It is.
I'm looking at those blossoms right there, or those little.
Oh, yeah, the thingies.
Yeah,
Yes.
no.
Not Bahamas. Bermuda, because I
Yeah.
cannot spell. Oh my god, guys. I will say if I had a choice of which one we got, I would have preferred Hamilton only because downtown. I'm gonna show what downtown Hamilton looks like. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you are because to me this looks
Wait,
really pretty.
there's more.
This downtown Hamilton.
Come in there.
Like look at this.
Oh, it's pretty.
Now I like this because it's like they're a little taller. The buildings they're
Yeah.
a little more contemporary. It's a little more. It feels like this feels like Miami to me.
I was just gonna say it does.
This is probably the most Miami
Yeah.
Bermuda would get. Now we look at St. George. It's not ugly by any stretch. It's a very beautiful area. Very beautiful.
Is it just more historic?
I'd say more like quaint.
Oh, it's historic.
It's very
Older.
It's definitely older styled.
Yeah.
But it has its own charm. Like
So
I think this has the best strength out of the two because this is more unique. I feel like this is like the characteristic what you think of.
Do you see what I see? Do I see what do I see? I see all of those Bermuda roofs. So take a look at those roofs if you can see them. Get a good angle on. There you go. You can see them like that. You see them? You see how they're designed? So it's like this. It's like a step period. It's like bloop, bloop, bloop,
Right.
bloop, bloop, bloop.
I want to say it's like a Minecraft house, but that's nice.
But that is the character of the architecture or like the historical architecture.
Well, this one's really this is cute.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I like the pillars.
That's the historical architecture of. You can see some beautiful Bermuda roofs on the other side. The part of the architecture of Bermuda. So
this is more like a historical area compared to Hamilton, which is more contemporary while also embracing its history. Because it's not like they just bulldoze their buildings to build high rises. Like these, you can definitely sense that they are incorporating their local styles. I think this building right here is like
Bermuda roofs over the right hand side. Bermuda roofs. There you go.
The roof is not the same. However, the coloring is like the idea of that's like bright and airy. They are maintaining that despite the change in architecture style.
No, I was just saying that there are some older buildings there as well. See, Bermuda roof right there. So I mean, what I'm saying is that's the architecture of Bermuda. So when Upland's talking about all this whimsical architecture and it's an architecture haven and et cetera, I love the idea of it, but that's not Bermuda's architecture.
Yeah, and also this is what Bermuda also looks like, which is very beautiful.
Yeah.
Like I would have rather them build stuff like this. Like here's the thing. That's why I don't think they would have done like the whimsical if they're actually releasing it. I think they give Bermuda what it deserves, which is these nice homes.
Oh, for sure. I mean, because
little terracotta, colorful homes. Like I would hope that they made it where you can pick like one of 60 colors because that's like the big thing you think of. Like oh my God, it's a Barbie mansion.
These light pastels.
The nice little. And it feels so nice. They are very pretty. Like I now want to own one.
Oh, with the roof. I mean, just give me a Bermuda roof if you want to call it.
Just give me a Bermuda. Bring me to Bermuda.
Give me the whole thing. You know what? Upland, I challenge you to release Bermuda on Monday. Challenge you. It's not gonna happen.
Now, ready? Hold on. Average home price Bermuda. I don't think they were lying with it. Yeah, 4.5 million.
Is it really?
Yeah, that's the average home price. That's expensive. Oh my God.
USD?
It's literally one of the most expensive areas in the world.
Is what it says? Why is Bermuda so expensive?
Well, homie, it's an island.
No, but that's what it says. That's what the article said. Why is Bermuda so expensive?
Oh yeah.
So yeah, to Upland's point, if we did get Bermuda, they would be expensive, just like Upland said. Wolf Warner actually has been to Bermuda a few times. Says that Devonshire is residential. Tuckertown is considered exclusive. Crystal Caves is an awesome spot. So there you go. My parents and that was my story. Wolf Warner tonight was my parents. They had their honeymoon in Bermuda. They were definitely pretty devout Roman Catholics. Things happened, but that's where the world was, and that's where my brother was conceived. So
Oh,
because you're Roman Catholic, you get married, 9 months later there's a baby. That's just how it works. That's how those things work.
So 4,200 per month, 3,500 per month, 2,300 per month. I mean,
that's cheap. 2,300 per month. That's what it is up here.
It's also like in a different part of the island where I think it's just.
You were just looking at different. Yeah. I hear you. Yeah, of course, it's more expensive, less expensive areas.
Yeah. Like looking at this, I mean, 4,740 Canadian.
Why are we shopping in Canadian?
Are
you Canadian? Huh?
In my heart, I am.
Fair enough.
Well, I can get an office space for 52,000.
Oh yeah, dude, that's
it. We were looking at the building. Hold on, the building we were looking at.
Well, that's where we want to be. That's where we want to be. Yes. Well, for Bermuda is the territory of the UK, and yes, it's pricey as all get out.
It is very pricey. I would like to own one of these, but the odds of me being able to afford.
Oh, look at that street is beat up. Maybe we can afford something down there. Yeah, let's go there.
No, that means the properties are bigger. Hold on.
Oh yeah, but the UPX per UP2 will be lower.
No, well, I can't go.
Oh no, that's it.
I think there's all one property right there.
Hey, there's a guy there. Hi, bud.
Where?
Missed him in the street. Go other way. Keep going. Turn around.
Buddy.
Hi, buddy.
Hi. Oh, bye.
He's gone now.
He left.
He was excited to see the Google car. But yeah, so where are we in the city? Where are we excited about? Where should we be excited about?
Depends on if we're actually getting Bermuda. If we're getting Bermuda, I think I hate being everything is exclusive, but it's an island. Like this isn't like South Lake Tahoe where there's always another resort town.
Yeah,
this is an island area,
it's Bermuda, Bahamas. That's as much as I can sing. Otherwise, copyright strike.
There's literally not. I don't want to say there's not much here because there's a lot here, but there's not many property here because it's a tiny little island. Like to give you some scale, that's Bermuda. It's gone. You can't. It's that little blep. Here is Georgia. There's a lot. There's a lot more mainland to go around.
Oh, for sure.
Like I would say there's probably max 40,000-50,000 properties.
Yeah, so it's bigger than South Lake Tahoe, then, huh?
I'm same
ballpark.
I haven't counted. Yeah. I'm saying 40,000-50,000 just to say it. Probably same ballpark, honestly.
Yeah, and keep that in mind. It's not one city; that's an entire territory. You could think of that almost like Tokyo. You could think of that like where New York
for St. George's.
Yeah,
there is probably 500 in St. George's, like in that area.
So if Upland actually released it, that could be their 500 properties right there.
Yeah. I realize they don't develop every single bit of land because you got to have nature. Like it's a nice little area. You can't destroy nature.
Well, I mean, you need the natural areas.
Well, also they got to have their golf courses.
Oh my gosh! What would an island resort be without golf courses, Banana?
Yeah, you need they have one here, and then they got more.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. You gotta get all that. Here's the thing, it's very beautiful though. Like I would like to live here. Cause look over here. Like look how pretty these houses are. Like look at these houses. They're literal mansions.
Yeah. So there's no question. Bermuda's expensive. It's going to be expensive. I say going. Why did I just say going to be, Banana?
Because
it's actually happening.
You're trying to pretend to be Bermudan.
Okay, fine. It's going to be expensive when we get it on Monday.
If we get it on Monday.
But let's see, Banana, on here. If we've got. What's the other speculation? What other speculations do you have on
I don't really have other speculations. I mean, they could do like I don't know how to feel.
So you just
I don't know how they're cutting stuff up. Here's the thing. I have like my little like Pembroke, City of Hamilton, Devonshire, Smith, Paget, and like St. George. But my issue with St. George, my issue is that I don't even know what cuts they're doing. I don't have that info.
Of course.
I don't think we'll ever get that info unless it actually comes, which I doubt it's coming.
Well, let's get into the 3 things that tell us it's probably not actually a city. Number 1, they didn't tell us what tier it's going to be. Number 2, they didn't give us any idea of the total number of properties, eventual properties for the city, which kind of goes into that.
Well, not even eventual, just like how many would be in a wave.
Yeah.
One.
And the other part of that's kind of the standalone here is going to be the idea that we also don't know that we don't have send fees. So at what point do we get a city that we don't know what the send fees are going to be?
I love that you're ignoring the fact that they literally said there's not going to be anything based in blockchain for this city.
Oh no,
which goes against their white paper.
That's called the punchline. You got to get to the punchline, buddy.
Homie, I don't believe in punchlines.
I like that. Kiro jumping in, wanting to mint the moon. I'm surprised that Upland didn't go for that one. That would have been a fun.
Can I mint the Atlantic Ocean? Just make it one big property parcel, and I can just own the ocean and drive on it.
But I think they're saving the moon for next year, maybe Banana, or maybe next year they're saving, Mars. We'll have to see. But yeah, that's very much the feel here. If you put fantasy enough in the announcement, I think it's clear that's exactly what it is. What are you trying to do? Stop trying to get us onto another city. No more cities.
What? I can't look at different islands.
But the one thing that is clear is Upland talked about that there's going to be a city this quarter, so we know there will be one. But I think it's pretty clear that it's not going to be Bermuda.
Yeah. What do we think it's going to be?
What? Now you're telling me to speculate on speculation?
Yeah.
You want Paris, don't you?
What do you mean? I don't know what you're on about.
Paris.
What do you mean? It's not like I already did the research. Oh my god. Is that a Paris I see over there?
Oh, look at that. Yeah, but Blossom season, we have the guarantee, or at least in the language of the Blossom season announcement, there will be at least one city coming out in Blossom season.
Oh, I think it's going to be more than one. I think they're going to do expansions. They're going to do at least one expansion, one release. I think that's a guarantee.
Yeah. Blue saying there's going to be a fishing game, layer 2 fishing game in fantasy in Bermuda. Speculation on that one. But yeah, I mean, I think they're teasing jokes. I think they're putting stuff out there, Blue. I don't know. We'll have to see. Maybe the joke's on me and we get Bermuda, but I don't see that happening.
I mean, hey, you know what? I mean, what? I'll be happy for whoever gets Bermuda if they give us Bermuda.
Yeah. That would be the punchline. That would be the punchline. Kiro dropping in that you go to Bermuda. You actually go. The people who don't go, they don't go because they think it's a joke. The people who do go, the joke is that every property is free. Here you go. One UpX, it's yours.
Now, I'd be very curious to see how the resale market for that goes.
Two UpX, 100% profit. There you go, Kiro. 100% profit. 2 UpX. There you go. How often you get 100% profit? Like
Never.
that. Exactly. Not an Upland lately. So what else do you got? I mean, we always do these collection speculations with you. Again, this is a little bit of a fun one because we don't know enough to do anything. Because
I speculate that the ocean's going to be an ultra rare.
There you go.
Because of how whimsical it's
there you go. Done deal.
We're going to have an ultra rare ocean, and the airport is going to be Omega Ultra Beauty Rare, and it's going to be on one property, and it nets you 5 million UpX a month. I'm calling dibs on that.
Done deal. That's about as much speculation as Bermuda deserves. Alcatraz, that's it. So Kiro's looking forward to everybody.
Oh my god, guys, we get to mint Alcatraz, guys. Oh my god, I want to mint my cell block.
That would be awesome. You get to mint a little micro. It's one UP squared.
One little area.
Yeah. Anything else you've got? Any thoughts you have moving forward here? I know we're gonna hit you up in the next city. Your guide will be out for the next city. None for Bermuda because there is no Bermuda.
Exactly.
Easy enough. But for that, Banana, for tonight, thank you so much for being here. Again, thank you for your time, your energy, and those beautiful glasses.
Thank you.
There you go.
Appreciate it. Thank you. You have yourself a good night. Thanks for having me while I can make fun of Bermuda for a little bit.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Again, we're looking forward to April Fool's Day this coming Monday, the non-release of Bermuda and Upland. Prove me wrong. Give me a city to travel into. Maybe I'll go into a few properties. But for tonight, thank you so much for being here. If you're in the Upland Cafe, feel free to unmute your mics. Be part of the conversation. The floor is yours.
Goodbye. Done? We were in the show, yeah?